Well, come on, begin. Haiti. Haiti is situated in Central America between the Great Islands, which are Puerto Rico, Cuba, Jamaica, and Haiti in the center. But it's in Central America. Haiti really is a country of big history. A small, small country, but a country with a very big history. Haiti was the first country after America, after the United States of America, that became independent. Haiti became independent in 1804, just a few years after America became independent. In fact, Haiti was part of the independence of this nation, because when Lafayette went to Haiti, he came to bring soldiers to help in the American Revolution. He brought Haitians that were, some of them were people, former slaves that were freed, and he brought them here. And if you go to Savannah, you will see the monument that is there for the Haitians that helped America in its freedom. And Haiti has been instrumental in many ways to this nation. It's been very good to this country. Haiti, Napoleon sold the Louisiana territory to keep his soldiers in Haiti, so that's a big thing already to begin with. And the Haitian, before the Louisiana territory was sold, they came here to help in the independence of this nation. And I think there is a third thing too, but I think I will reserve that for another.
So maybe Nicole is what answer the question why we are like sisters, you know, all of those countries, the colors are related to everything is because we belong to Latin America.
Exactly. Because where exactly? People don't know where Haiti is. You know, they always think Haiti is well, now they more or less know where it is, because they've seen Haiti so much in the news. Not so much this year, but until 2010, Haiti, when it had the earthquake, that was a big thing. First country to have had this huge earthquake. And before it was the boat people, they call them the boat people. So Haiti has been in the news, and we are part of Latin America, and just as all the other countries that you see, we are part of Latin America. Yes. So that I met Esperanza just a few months ago, but I had met her in the gallery on Wells. So when she came, not Wells, on Huron. When she came to the gallery here, the first impression was, but I've seen this person before. Okay. And then when she came with her work, I immediately fell in love with the work. That was really wonderful for me, because I fall in love with art all over the place. No matter who the artist is. No matter who the artist is, when I see art that I love, I am like a child opening a Christmas present. That's why I have a collection that is so large. I mean, over 150 works. That's a lot for one person. And then and I continue to expand. So, Esperanza, tell me how you became an artist.
How I became an artist is like remember my childhood. I have those feelings that is that I almost the thing I remember, the first thing I remember in my childhood, my sister and I, we have a little beds, one over the other one. They call it terrace in my country. So I see the floor from I was sleeping in the little bed up. So I couldn't see. I could see all the floor, and this floor it has many different tonalities, and I start to see the first image on the floor. So I was laid down like that in the bed, and I couldn't see so many different figures. And I called my sister and tell her, look, this is I saw a man, a little, different figures, image. And then my sister. She didn't see that. I see it, but she didn't see it.
Okay.
And I started drawing to try to show her what I saw on the floor. And it was the first, and I was 8 years old.
Oh, yes.
And 1 year later, I started to paint and make drawings on the wall, and it has more and more interesting and more, I can say love. My love with art started at that age. And from that age until now in my life, I start continuing doing that. But it's kind of religious for me. It's very, I'm going to say just one word, how for me is to my artwork. I mean, I work for it's difficult to explain, but for me it's kind of a communion when I do my work. I have very honest with myself, very honest with what is involved everything. So it start with love, little a little, it became a passion.
Yes.
And I have a big passion for what I have. I have a gift, and this gift is something for me very spiritual. Is the way I take this my work is how I became when I was little. This is the star, we can say the star.
Okay, that's wonderful, because that's the way I feel about art. The first day, first of all, when I arrived at the art center to study and work part-time, I arrived at 9 o'clock. At 10:30 I bought my first painting, and I have not stopped since, getting more and more art in my collection.
This is exactly the way I started when I was little.
Yes.
And until there I never stopped.
Okay.
And of course, sometimes, it's difficult times, and then I was in fine arts school when I was 15. At that time, I was in Escuela de Artes Plásticas in the University of Guadalajara. Was not, you couldn't go when you was, I was teenager. I was the youngest one in my generation. But I grew in many ways around the art with people that was much older than me. But so I start my life all the time inside of the art surrendered, teachers, paintings. I mean, the art school was part of my life, was part of my, I grow.
Exactly. So when I came here and opened the gallery, I didn't even really realize that I had so much art, but not the collection that I have, but art that I went back to Haiti to purchase to open the gallery. And that was really an experience never to be forgotten, because the day I opened the gallery, the 7th of March 1986, it was one of the coldest days in Chicago. And then I had people in line waiting to get in, because it was a small gallery on Halsted, 1723 North Halsted. My God, it was a little three-story house, and we had art all over the place. The people came in and said, My God, we never saw such beautiful art in Haiti. All we hear about Haiti is politics, politics, but we never knew that there was such beautiful art. But that was 1986. Can you believe that before that I had it in my home for 7 years? So opening it on Halstead was a big realization for me. So I am so very grateful that I met artists like you, like Jesus, met Reggie, who is, you are an artist. You know that, right? You are an artist at what you do, exactly, because you are featuring artists, you are helping them getting.
So,
What is the name of the artist you can ask? Yeah?
no, we're going to talk about the spirituality.
Okay.
And I know, Nicole, all the symbols and is traditional for our ancestors. But I saw also something more behind that. The same importance is the be spiritual. That is
The spirituality of. Well, these are, the minute you see them in Haiti, you know that they are ceremonial banners. And the ceremonial banners were made to entice the spirit. This is the symbol of one spirit, Erzulie, who is the goddess of love, as I said, prosperity and eloquence. Okay? So that this alone is for the spirit, because it's there when the voodoo priest or priestess comes into the womb, into the amphor, he comes in carrying a flag like that. You know immediately what the ceremony will be about. It will be a ceremony for Erzulie. Okay, or because that's the flag that he has in his hand. Yeah. Or they can have a ceremony for many other gods together.
Yeah. In my opinion, Nicole, in my country, is you have something like that will be for the Santos, in the church. Is you paint a virgin or something, or some sculpture make a Virgen de Guadalupe, always is for the church. But what about artists? For me in this moment, this is a spiritual moment for me, because I hold something that is already sacred, for your culture and all the symbols. These are close to me. They give me already energy. For me, is the spirituality. Being spiritual is that for me.
Yes.
Then I have already this energy. I believe a lot in energies. So because I can paint up versions from different countries, but
you yourself, you are energy. Everybody is energy because we are part of the great cosmic.
Exactly. Yeah. I believe in that, Nicole, totally.
Yeah, but that energy, we are all here because we have the energy to be here within us. That's what it is.
It is that. But when it's powerful, when it's with passion, with this strong energy in a positive way, it's more powerful.
Oh, definitely.
Because it's the duality like in my country exists, but in my country